Hey guys, it's Sophia and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to build in biomes. So shout out down below to Liteloader who requested that I do this tutorial. Today I have set up 12 different biomes and I'm going to go through each one and show how you should be fitting your house in with the biome and what kind of designs and planting you should do. So my first biome here is the plains biome. Now plains realistically are very open kind of biomes. I am using this wooden house here today for all my biomes. I'm just changing it depending on the surrounding. So because plains are very open kind of, I think like Midwest, like Wild West kind of country biomes, I like to do just very kind of broken up fences, dirt pathways, and you want to keep the planting very simple. The most I would really do would be daisies, sunflowers, a few grasses, and the odd shrub. You can do trees, but you want to space them quite far apart. If you have one in the corner like I do there, maybe you'll want to like put it about this far away. You don't want it very cramped because you want to still make the biome feel very open. For the house, I have done a little veranda patio extending off the front. This kind of gives it a really cute kind of like country ranch feel, which I think really suits the plains biome. Our next biome is the Savannah. So just like the plains biome, Savannas are very open. They don't have a lot of plants in them, so you can see that I've just used acacia trees. I've got some grasses, some shrubs. I have a dirt pathway for my entry and also the odd stone as well. My house, I have done the terracotta block. This is because from my experience in Africa, when I've seen like the game drives, like the safari type hotel houses, or even just the general houses in some neighborhoods, they are this like earthy terracotta color. So I did use the terracotta block. For my roof, I have done the dark oak block, just because it gives a kind of thatched wood roof, and I also removed the corners of the build off to give it a nice curved kind of look. From my experience as well, African people really like being outdoors, being adventurous, having outdoor braais, which is a barbecue in South Africa, so I also included this really cute little fire pit. My next biome is the forest biome. So forest biomes in Minecraft are really lush, very green, lots of trees, so you want to try and get that across with your house. I have done a fence in this biome because unlike my other two biomes which were quite open, forests can be quite closed and cramped, so I have done a spruce fence. My house, I have done the spruce block, and my roof I changed to the cobblestone and stone brick kind of patchy together. You want to give the house kind of like a romantic kind of feel to fit in with how lush the environment is. That's why I have also done a few little flower beds here with podzol, just a range of different flowers. I've got shrubs, but compared to the other two biomes which were quite green and like more open, this one's more closed, so you want to try and make it look really lush. Now compared to my next biome, which is the roofed forest biome, these biomes I find are a little bit more romantic than the plain forest biome. They're darker green, you have the beautiful dark oak, so you really want to try and choose very vibrant things to show off the color and the environment. I changed my house to the dark oak for this one, and I also made this kind of little castle tower add-on to the top here. I also have a fireplace, which I think is really cute and again adds to that kind of like little fairy tale theme I've got going on. I have done a spruce block trimming over the house. I've got like a cute little hidden like little chair area here, but you can kind of see the theme I've got going on. You want a roof forest compared to a normal forest to be a bit more romantic in a way and a bit more like fairy tale. I've also used a lot of red flowers to really bring out the vibrant color of the dark oak and the dark green grass. My next biome is the taiga or extreme taiga, the like cold taiga biome. So I think that log cabins really suit the taiga biome. So for the house here, I have gone with a spruce log cabin house. and just showed the ends of the house, the ends of the log there at the ends of the house. I've also got a dark oak roof. Now, when I think log cabins, you do not typically have a fenced off log cabin in the wilderness. It's typically just you up and put the house down. So for that reason, I don't have a fenced off area. You're more than welcome to make a fenced off area for your house, but you're probably best fencing it off from the front, like connecting it to the front of the house, not so much fencing off the whole area. For decorations, you want to kind of keep it very simple. So you can see around my house, I've got like ferns and grasses. I've also got a really cute little chopped log thing with some rails to kind of make it look like the logs are chopped down. But yeah. My next biome is the Mesa biome. So Mesa biomes I kind of think are like, or Mesa, I kind of think like the Wild West in the old Wild West movies. So my house here, I have done a spruce and dark oak house, and I've kept the roof very flat and extended it up to give it that kind of saloon feel. I've also got a extended veranda balcony just like the first house as well. My pathway, I just did terracotta and like smooth red sandstone. Now compared to the desert biome, which you will have more closed off fenced in backyards, Mesa biomes are a bit more open, so I've gone for a very patchy dark oak. I've also got a little railroad track here because you tend to have railroads in the Wild West in those kind of days, so a little rail track will look really cute. You want to keep the plants really minimal, just more like dead bushes, the very odd rare shrub, and I've got a little horse station out the front as well. But that is it. Now my next biome is the desert biome. So I have done the exact same house. All I've done is change the main blocks to sandstone and made the roof flat. For my entry path, just like the Mesa biome, I have done like some like sandstone staircases and also some smooth ones. I've got a little blue covered area at my house roof here. Now you don't have to make this perfectly even. You can see mine's a little bit like uneven and more towards the middle on one side. That can look really cute and really quite rustic. Now when you're doing a desert house, you can fence it off. A lot of times in Middle Eastern countries or in places with deserts, they do actually fence off their houses into like little home compounds. So you typically come into the fenced area and then you have your home in there. You might have a family well. So fencing off a desert biome house is really quite appropriate. Or if you don't like it, you could just do a patchy dark oak fence like I did on the side. As for decorations, I've got a well, which is quite essential. I've got some dead bushes, the odd plant, and cactuses. My next biome is the jungle biome. So jungle biomes, again, kind of like the forest biomes, are very lush. So you really want to play with that. Now I've done the exact same house. I've just changed it to the jungle oak and then I've put it on stilts. And again, just kind of like the Savannah home, I have cut the corners off so it's a bit rounder. And for my roof, I did a mix of spruce and dark oak. Now you can have your home on the ground in a jungle biome, but I tend to find because you've got a lot of mobs, it can be quite dark, that a stilt home in a jungle biome is really quite appropriate. Now because your home is on stilts, you don't really need a fenced off area. So I've just done a patchy one. I've also included some cute little kind of like tiki torches. I've just got a pathway block for the path and a little kind of like parrot house under here, hidden away. Now, if you want to be doing gardens, maybe you want to do some farming. So maybe under this stilted house area, you could do like your little crops like oak and stuff like that. But you just want to be keeping it very open down the bottom because it is very cramped. If you also like, you don't have to do the house completely on stilts and you could actually connect it to a jungle tree. Now my next biome is the swamp biome and I have split my house here. So swamp biome houses really look quite cute with this little kind of Gothic-y archy roof. Now there are two different colors I have done here because the cobblestone and the stone brick looks really nice, but also the nether brick and the red brick look really good as well. Swamp biomes, your houses will look better with darker wood colors, so think spruce and dark oak. But for the gardens, I like to make mine quite lush. So just like a roofed forest, you have a darker grass, you have a lot of water, you have a really great opportunity to have a really cool looking lush garden. I like this little fence here which I did just stone and cobblestone, but I've got purple glass which adds a really nice pop of color, and it really quite it stands out a lot amongst the swamp grass. Whereas on the other side, I did a nether brick and oak one with the iron bars, which matches my little roof iron bar. Now you have a lot of water in a swamp biome, play it to your advantage. I like to use water in swamp biomes to make little cool, weird quirky water features, so make it look like it's part of a water feature, not so much part of a swamp. You have lily pads, you have orchids, which are really lush, more like tropical biome flowers, so you can really make a swamp biome look quite beautiful, and actually it's a really great biome to build in Minecraft. So I've made some really pretty little flower beds here and shown off the orchid flower, and I've also just done roses and yeah, that kind of thing. Now my next biome is the extreme hills biome. So on top of mountainsides and hills, you don't really have a lot of things growing. The conditions aren't really ideal in real life, so you're not going to have a lot of plant life. The most you might have is pine trees, spruce trees, or the odd shrub and grasses. So for that reason, I don't really do a lot of plants. The most I really do is I make little pathways. A kind of broken up wooden fence post would look really great for a fence railing, or even the iron bar. Now there are two ways that I like to build houses in extreme hill biomes. The first way is to do a modern house with a lot of windows. This is simply because when you're in a extreme hills biome in Minecraft, you're really up quite high, so you have a great view. So a modern house can really take advantage of that view with big windows like this. The other one is to just go for your traditional kind of wood house, which is really suited for a extreme hills biome. This is because the wood goes really well with the wind and the weather, and it will really hold up quite well. Now I have got carpet inside my house for a warm feeling, and also a fireplace because it is going to be quite windy and cold up on a hill or mountain. My next biome is a ice flats biome, snow spike biome. I have done a wooden kind of log cabin-y house here. Now again, just like the extreme hills, you're not going to have a lot of things growing here because of weather conditions. Decorations I kind of like to do a little frozen lake, snowman, and the odd spruce tree. Most of your decoration though is actually going to come from the snow block. So I have made a pathway here, and to give the extra bit of depth and detail, you just want to grab snow and just place it up. I like to do this to kind of make a little trimming along my pathway. You can make it as high or low as you want. I just really like to make it kind of stand out along a path up to the house. And then you really want to kind of extremely do it around the edges of your house. This is because it makes it look like it's just built up against it. And again, on the roof, the same thing. I've done a mix of snow blocks, placing snow in different heights, and also the white quartz. You just want to kind of make it look mountainous on top of your roof. Again, a chimney because it's a colder climate just like the extreme hills. And the next thing I like to do is blue or white windows, or kind of mixing them. This is because it makes them look frosted, so kind of icy or really chilled and cold. So blue and white windows on a snow biome house is a really cool effect as well. And last but not least, my final biome tonight is the Mushroom Island biome. So I've kind of gone for a really fun quirky theme here with my Mushroom Island biome. So because it's a mushroom island, I kind of like to use darker materials to really make it stand out. So I've used dark oak here with quartz and the red mushroom block and made a little roof. Very simple stone path up to the front. And for my fence, I've used a mix of the quartz and iron door trapdoors and the red mushroom block and dark oak. And I've just kind of gone like patchy, like fence, red mushroom block, fence, mushroom block. You can kind of see what I'm doing. And it just makes this really cool looking, fun, quirky biome because it is a fantasy biome. And I've shown off the colors a lot with just red flowers and white flowers. But there you go, there is how to build and decorate for 12 different biomes in Minecraft. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you did. And like always, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you!